Welcome to a new era in British politics. Today, we're delving right into the Labour Party's grand plan for government. A seismic shift is underway in the political landscape of the United Kingdom. The Labour Party, once viewed as the underdog, is now seen as the government in waiting, and this change has not gone unnoticed. The party is bracing itself for the challenges and responsibilities that come with leadership. There's a palpable sense of urgency to avoid complacency, to not rest on their laurels, but rather to continue striving for progress and innovation. This shift has led to a collective introspection within the party. They're studying, analyzing, and learning from the successes and failures of past center-left governments. They're dissecting strategies, identifying pitfalls, and understanding what worked and what didn't. This is all in an effort to avoid repeating the mistakes of the past and to forge a path that leads to a successful transition to power. The Labour Party is aware that governance is not a one-size-fits-all approach. They're considering whether their current strategy, which has brought them to the cusp of leadership, will continue to be effective once they're in power. Can it address the major issues facing the nation? Can it bring about the change they've promised? One of the major debates within the party is about economic strategy. Should they stick to the tried and tested fiscal rules, or should they venture into more radical economic moves? The party's leader, Starmer, appears to be leaning towards a cautious approach at first, possibly opening up to more radical measures as time progresses. The ability to multitask and handle crises while pursuing long-term reforms is a crucial aspect of governance. It's a balancing act, and the Labour Party knows it. They're preparing to juggle immediate challenges while also setting the stage for long-term transformation. As Labour prepares for potential leadership, the question on everyone's mind is, will their current strategy effectively address the major issues once in power? Now, let's shift our focus to the first 100 days of Labour's potential term in office. In the initial stages of their potential term, Labour has identified several immediate priorities. These priorities are designed to set the tone for their leadership and address key issues that resonate with the public. One of the key areas of focus is cost-free policies, a strategic choice that could potentially have a significant impact on the nation. Among these cost-free policies, Labour is considering reforms to the planning system. This is an area that has been a source of contention for some time, and Labour believes that by addressing this issue, they can begin to create a more efficient and effective system that benefits all. These reforms could potentially lead to improved infrastructure, more affordable housing, and a more streamlined process for planning and development. In addition to planning system reform, Labour is also focusing on initiatives to promote healthy eating. This is a move aimed at addressing the growing concern over public health issues, particularly those related to diet and lifestyle. By promoting healthier eating habits, Labour hopes to improve the overall health of the nation and reduce the burden on the healthcare system. However, as they navigate these immediate priorities, Labour faces a strategic choice. Will they pursue radical economic moves or stick to the established fiscal rules? This is a decision that could have far-reaching implications for the country's economy and Labour's potential success as a governing party. Early indications suggest that Labour's leader may opt for a more cautious approach in the initial days of their potential term. This could mean sticking to the fiscal rules in the short term while laying the groundwork for more radical economic policies further down the line. With a cautious approach likely in the initial days, the Labour Party may gradually embrace more radical policies. But can they balance crisis management with long-term reforms? That is the question on everyone's mind as we watch this potential shift in political power. A successful transition to power requires more than just grand plans. It requires the ability to multitask and handle crises. As we delve deeper into the labyrinth of political dynamics, we see the Labour Party standing at the precipice of a significant challenge. The party's potential leadership in number 10 is not just about stepping into power, it's about steering the ship in turbulent waters. Navigating the complex labyrinth of policymaking, crisis management, and long-term reform is no easy task. It's a test of resilience, tenacity, and strategic acumen. The lessons learned from past center-left governments serve as a compass, guiding the party away from the pitfalls of complacency and towards the shores of transformative governance. In the midst of this political maelstrom, the Labour Party is grappling with a strategic choice. On the one hand, there's the lure of radical economic moves, a path that promises sweeping changes and bold initiatives. On the other hand, there's the appeal of sticking to fiscal rules, a path that offers stability and predictability. Both paths have their merits and pitfalls, and the decision is anything but straightforward. Then there's the challenge of crisis management. The ability to handle crises while pursuing long-term reforms is a crucial aspect of leadership. It's about keeping a cool head in the face of adversity, making tough decisions under pressure, and balancing immediate needs with long-term goals. And let's not forget the immediate priorities. From planning system reform to healthy eating initiatives, these cost-free policies are not just about ticking boxes, they're about laying the foundation for a healthier, more equitable society. As we watch this political drama unfold, it's clear that the Labour Party's first 100 days in office will be anything but uneventful.